What's up guys, welcome to week 6 of Week in My Life as a custom screen print and DTF business owner. And this week we will be working on our standard operating procedures, trying to make ourselves the most efficient and profitable that we can be. Stay tuned this week to see how we do it and if there's any strategies you can implement. Alright guys, already got the transparencies for today's custom screen printing orders printed, so I just have to get those burned. I was also able to burn our new standard screen print transfer samples, so we are going to have to get that burned. When I got in this morning, I took the time to coat those screens that I reclaimed last week. If you guys did miss last week, week 5 in my life of a custom screen print and DTF business owner, I'll put a little link up at the top right for you. Make sure that you guys click that. And you guys can watch all of last week's goodness. We did have a little furry friend coming to hang out with us, so if you missed that, that is not going to be one that you're going to want to miss. So this week, today, we are going to be working on a little bit of custom screen printing. I think we have only like 70 sheets that we have to print. I have a lot on the full color DTF that I have to print, so after I get these screens burned, I have to work on my short vlog, and then we're going to be hopping right into printing the custom DTF orders. For today's short vlog, I like to post a little bit of kind of what we do in the vlog for these long form videos as like a YouTube short and a TikTok. So today I think what I'm going to do is wear my head-mounted camera and show how exactly we take one of your designs from the computer to a final product for your screen print transfers. So I'm going to start by burning the screens that I got to have for the custom screen print transfers, get those burned and drying so Michaela can start printing those, and then we'll hop into editing up this short vlog for today. Got the short vlog posted to YouTube and TikTok, and got the sample box designs all figured out and squared away. I have the full color designs done, screen printing designs done, and the specialty. So once we have some extra time, we will get those printed so that we have a whole bunch of stock built up. Right now I'm currently printing out the custom full color orders that we have to print today. There's actually quite a bit. It was really just a lot of different designs that we had to load into the queue, but thank goodness for Digital Factory. It made it super easy. Just put in what I just really loaded the designs in. They were already sized perfectly, and then I just needed to input how many copies I needed of each of them. Doing something like this with my old method in Photoshop would have taken me probably 45 minutes to an hour. And doing it with the CAD link, I was able to get all of the files, all of the orders done in less than 15 minutes. So it really speaks to itself, the improvements and efficiencies that something like CAD link can really make to your business. And if you do happen to run a DTF business, sublimation business, something of the sort where you have a lot of full color files. But anyways, things are going good. I only had to run 2 head cleanings today, which is pretty unusual for a weekend, but I'm not complaining. Everything is in good registration. Colors are printing accurately. Good day so far. Tuesday morning. Just got into the office a few minutes ago. The traffic coming in this morning was terrible. There was an accident on 610 where they closed 2 lanes, so didn't get into the office till like 7:25, which was brutal. Anyways, I had some extra time in the car, so I started prepping the transparencies that we have to print today. I have those printing on the printer now, and once they are done printing, I will burn the screen. I already got one of the screens burned for today that we had the transparency because the customer is reordering. So I just pulled the transparency from the pile, burned that screen. That screen is drying, and then I'm waiting for the other transparency to print, and then I'll burn that screen. We just have a few custom screen print orders today. We do have a rush order that got placed yesterday, so we needed to make sure that that gets shipped out today. And today's going to be pretty busy, but not too bad. After I get those screens burned, I'm going to work on printing some of our sample designs. I think we need more of the standard and the glow in the dark, and then I might end up printing some more glitter while we have the screen on the press, depending on how time permits. I have that scheduled to 11. And then from 11 to 12, I'm going to get some content while I'm printing the sample boxes so that I can use that for my short vlog. Edit up the content that I get from 11 to 12 and post that to TikTok and YouTube Shorts. After that, I have to order some garments for some customers that place their orders, and also print transparencies for customers that place their order for transparencies. And after that, it'll be 1 p.m. so I will start printing off the full color DTF prints that we have for today. There's just a few, but there's also a bunch of wine and whiskey transfers that we have to print. So overall, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good day. Just a little bit busy. It's just going to be me and Michaela today. Christian's not going to come in. And let's get right to it. Eat some breakfast. Got to eat quick because we got in late. Okay, got the screens all burned. They're just drying right now. This is going to be our glitter and glow in the dark screen. And then we just have some other custom orders drying behind there. I'm gonna load up this screen right here and get started printing on that. Alright guys, got the transfer all loaded up on the screen and printed one. Everything's looking good. There was just this small little dot right here that I fixed up with some tape, but everything's looking good. On this one, as you can see, I can fit 4 designs per sheet. So I think I'm going to do 100 sheets, and I'll have 400 of the standard screen print transfers in stock. Let's go ahead and bang this out. I will set up a time lapse, maybe, because I can't play music while the time lapse is going, so that's kind of difficult. Okay guys, Michaela and Christian are currently printing out this order right now. Christian did end up stopping by today, so they're just getting these knocked out right now. They're doing an insane job. Earlier today, Christian and I printed out these sample box orders. So this is the glow in the dark, this is the standard gold glitter, and then our foil adhesives. These should last us a pretty decent amount of time. We have a few that have to go out, so we'll run through a couple of them, but we still need to cut those out, get those all set up. I'm currently printing out the transparencies for our customers right now, and then I'm going to work on, right now actually, printing out our full color designs. earlier today while I was doing the sample boxes with Christian. Michaela killed it with the Adaptaflask orders. These are all 6-packs right here in the boxes, and then the black bags, just a few of those that you can see, are going to be the 3-packs for the Adaptaflask, and the 1-packs are the gray bags. She also looks like she got some of the WWE transfer orders in here, so it's going to be a big day for the post office. Let's go ahead and get busy on the DTF orders. But first, let's go ahead and get a print montage of these two killing it on the screen print transfers. All right, guys, clock just struck 3:45. We have to go to the post office down the street today versus going to the UPS store like we typically do, because when we go to the UPS store, they take like an extra day to get scanned in because we already missed the point when the USPS guy came to pick them up from there. So we're going to drop them off right at the post office, make sure they get scanned in today, get to our customers one day sooner. Michaela went live on the WWE Transfers page and had a incredibly successful live. She had a sustained 85 viewers, jumped up to like a sustained 125 at one point. She was live for about an hour and a half, made a boatload of sales. It was probably our most successful live in terms of sales, so that's great. Got like 186 new followers. The likes were all right. They're not like, I don't know why my likes are always higher than hers, but her engagement, her viewership, and the sales that we get from her lives directly are uncomparable, honestly. She's definitely got the juice where it's at right now. And we're just going to keep flowing all of the attention on TikTok Lives to the WWE Transfers page at this moment. I'm still going to give it my shot at going live on the Choose AMS page, but I mean, at this point, we really got to focus on what we got, and the WWE Transfers page is getting all of the juice right now. So we're going to be focusing a lot of our attention on going live on WWE Transfers from now on. I'm still going to go live on the Choose AMS. I might just have to switch up what I typically do for that. But in the meantime, we got the packages loaded up in the car. Again, I think it's probably one of our biggest days package-wise, so we're just moving, guys. The YouTube channel, not doing too bad. I think we're already at like 42 subscribers at the time of filming this, so if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the content so far. And the viewership on week 4 is, that video is just doing great. So gonna have to analyze that video, see what exactly I was doing in that is making it pop off and get all those views. The last week that I posted is also doing pretty well, all things considering. So, I mean, I don't know. Things seem to be moving in the right direction. This year, we really started to be consistent and heavy on our marketing. And I think we're starting to see the fruits of our spoils now. The fruits of our labor, the spoils of our labor. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to the post office. That's a wrap on Tuesday. Tomorrow, Christian's coming in. We got to get rid of all those WWE transfer orders that we just got. Good morning, guys. 8:25. Got into the office about an hour and a half ago. Already ate breakfast. Got everything that we were going to do for today set up. Yesterday, we got a whole bunch of WWE transfer orders, as I said. So looking at the queue today, we have 1,000 sheets that are pending to go out. So today is going to be a very heavy screen printing day. We have 440 sheets planned, and my man Christian showed up, so they're going to knock those out today. They're going to kill it. I know it. And today I have to focus on coming up with the most bulletproof system that we can for WW transfers, so that we can not have situations where we're 1,000 sheets behind. But in the meantime, I have to send an email newsletter today, so we're going to send one for Choose AMS and WW transfers. And then after that, I'll dive into finding a system for WW transfers. At noon, I am going to transition to posting our short vlog for today on TikTok and YouTube. The one that I did yesterday did pretty well on YouTube, not too well on TikTok, unfortunately. It just seems to be either does well on one or the other for some reason. Anyways, after I get done posting the short vlog, going to then work on the WW transfers, full color transfers. I think it makes up a little over half of the 1,000 sheets, so we have like 600, let's say, to print on the full color. It's going to be a big day for sure. 9:45, just got the email newsletter sent out to WW Transfers and Choose AMS. On the WW Transfers page, I noticed again that there was about half of, basically all of our actual customers were not getting imported into MailChimp, so they were not receiving our newsletters for WW Transfers. So that was unfortunate, but I was able to add those in today. We started out with like 740 subscribers, but then once I added the customers in, it jumped up to around 1,300. So we're already approaching the limits of the new plan that I signed up for on MailChimp, 1,500 subscribers. So hopefully we can still use the current existing plan for the next couple months and don't have to upgrade to the standard plan for MailChimp, because it's like 3 times the price. In the meantime, that took me a good bit longer than I was expecting. It took me 45 extra minutes, so that cut into my time where I was going to look for systems for WW transfers and just ways to smooth and streamline our process. Anyways, that's what I'm going to get started on now. Hopefully I can make up some of that time, and I only have till noon, so I only have 2 hours and 15 minutes, so that should be pretty good. I should be all right, be able to get what I need to get done there. At least I'm just really trying to wrap my head around it, so that we can become more efficient, and when we get these large orders from the live streams, that we're not just goofing and taking an extra long time to ship these transfers. So that's what I'm going to be working on now. This isn't really anything I can get clips of. It's pretty boring. I will check in with you guys once I am recording our short vlog at noon today. Alright guys, just got done giving Michaela a little break for the screen print transfers. I also found a good system that I think is going to work well for the WW transfers. So we previously, we previously used a software called ShipStation back when we were Space Out Labs and kind of doing more products like that. So I already have some familiarity with this product. It's pretty great in terms of like the inventory management and fulfilling process. So I gave it another try, synced up the Shopify store with ShipStation and got all of our orders in there. I was able to download a pick list right from the software. Gee, it's like that kind of should be built into Shopify. Watch a week, last week was week 5, so week 4, I'll put a little thing up here. Watch week 4 if you're interested in hearing my Shopify rant more in detail on that. But anyways, I got everything I'm pretty sure set up in ShipStation. I think there's a few more things that I need to go in there and configure. But for the most part, I was able to get my pick list all done. There's just I think I'm going to bring my iPad and see if I can come up with maybe a solution to use the iPad, and then if it ends up working, we'll just like grab an iPad, because printing out, in this case, 7 sheets of paper every day for the pick list, that doesn't sound like the most environmentally conscious thing. Although buying an iPad and contributing to the e-waste problem also might not be the most environmentally thing, so gonna have to pick and choose what I want to do there. But I think using an iPad will be a lot more handy. Can just always have it near us, and that way, after, for example, I've printed this one, I can go ahead and tap it on the iPad and it'll mark it as picked in the system. That way we're not having to do double work, maybe like check it on the piece of paper and then have to go into the system and update it that way. This way, if we can use the iPad, it'll be much simpler, much more streamlined, which is exactly what we're looking for. Right now the time is 11:10. I am going to work on editing up some of the content that I just got, that you probably just saw here. I filmed a couple in landscape, which is what I use for the vlogs, and then I also filmed a couple in portrait for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So let's go ahead and edit that up, do a voiceover, get that posted, and hopefully we can get started on the full color orders just a little early today. Okay guys, 2:20. Got the full color designs printing. We've been printing them for about 2 hours almost. We got started at 12:30 and making good progress. I think we already got about 100 designs printed. We're currently printing out our floral skeleton design, which I'll put up a little picture right here if you guys are interested in ordering. And I have a bunch more. There's no way I'm going to be able to finish them all today. I do plan to go live on TikTok though, so I'm just letting my phone finish up charging, and then I'm gonna go live on TikTok with the printing of the DTF orders. Hopefully the luck is with me today, and I will get a lot of viewers on that stream, but only time will tell. Things have been going really well with the printer, no problems, and Michaela is currently finishing up the last of the custom screen print orders. We got all of the ones that we were supposed to do today done at like 12:30, so we decided to add just a couple more on. She's printing the You Are Enough design right now, and she only has 30 sheets of that, 25 of another in a different color, so 30 white, 25 black. And Christian right now is just finishing up cutting up the full color transfers for WW transfers that I printed yesterday. So once he's done with that, he's going to hop on over helping Michaela powder those screens, and then once they're done, they're going to start packaging up WW transfer orders. Rita, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, that's going to do it for today, Wednesday. Time is 4:05. Christian's just finishing up cutting out the full color transfers that I just got done printing, and Michaela's packing up just a couple last minute orders. Once they get done, we're going to head on out. That's going to call it a day. They had a super successful and productive day. If you guys can see, hopefully maybe you can see here, but this is all of the transfers that they got printed today. We did well over the total that we were planning on. We were going to do 440, but I think they ended up hitting around 506. So they had a super good day. Thanks again to Christian for all of his help, and Michaela for all of her help. Tomorrow should be a little less busy, but it's still going to be pretty busy. Got still a boatload of these WW transfer orders that we got to get done. Primarily full color, but there is still a good bit of screen printed ones that we got to finish up here, and then we will be out of the backlog that we just created yesterday from the TikTok Live. Morning guys, Thursday morning in the shop, getting a later start today to the vlog. It's already 9:33. Typically I start right when we get in. Got in today around 7 a.m. Had some breakfast, went over the outstanding orders that we had left for WW transfers, tried to really wrap our head around what needed to be done today so that we could clear the queue out. Today's going to be pretty light on the screen print transfer side, only have 250 to print there. Christian is here helping Michaela right now. They're printing the WW transfer screen print transfers. From 9:45 to 10, I'm going to work on printing some of our customer transparencies who ordered on Etsy and get those all printed and shipped to them by 10 a.m. I'm hoping that I can dive right into running our full color designs that we have for WW transfers, because that is really what's making up the majority of the remaining outstanding orders is some full color designs. So hopefully from 10 to about 3:45 I will be able to completely print our full color designs. That'll give me about 6 hours, and with that amount I think that we should be able to clear the queue out. We have 42 orders in the queue right now, so hopefully by the end of today we can get that down to 0. But that's not going to happen with me just sitting here, so let's get to work. Alright, let's add some of our DTF powder. This is the adhesive powder that helps the transfer stick onto your t-shirt for a long time. But yeah guys, things are going real well this morning. I got started at about 10 and already one page through of 8 pages, and the first page is the designs that I need the most of, so we're off to a pretty good start so far. After this design is up, I think I need 20 of these, and we will move on to the next page. After that, things are going real well so far. The DTF printer has been a good boy lately. Alright guys, day is wrapping up. Michaela just finished the live. It's about 3:45 in the afternoon right now. I unfortunately wasn't even close to finishing all of the full color orders that I had to do today. Started at about 11:40 and still wasn't able to get those done, but in the meantime we got the extra shelves that we bought all built and assembled, and got them assigned an inventory slot and filled them all up with our screen print transfers that Christian and Michaela printed the other day. So we are getting organized on the path to one-day shipping for WW transfers. Right now Michaela is just finishing up curing the last of the transfers that we printed today. We got a good amount printed from the full colors. It was just unfortunately not enough. We had a lot of full colors that needed to go out today. For the live stream, we also started doing this thing with the TV where we put our follower count up. I don't know the significance that it actually ended up having, but we gained, I think, close to 200 followers. We started out at 6,670, so pretty close. Not too bad. I like how it kind of introduces an interactive element to the stream. But yeah, today was a good, successful day. We are going to just, oh, hey, hi, hello. Today was a good, successful day. We're just going to finish that up right now, and then we will be good to head on out for the day. tomorrow is Friday. It should be a little more low-key, even though we still have a lot of those full colors to print. But in terms of the screen printing, we should be pretty good on those, where we built up a good enough stock that we won't have to print for WW transfers tomorrow, just maybe some custom AMS screen print transfers tomorrow on top of the WW full colors. It's, like I said, probably going on 3:50 now. Hopefully we're out of here by 4 and the traffic isn't that bad. It is Thursday, so I don't think it'll be too bad. Good morning, guys. Friday morning. The time is about 9:30 a.m. Getting another later start to the vlog today. Already ate breakfast, got what we needed to get done all in the calendar and set out for the day. Today was supposed to be a basically printing DTF orders all day. However, the trial for Digital Factory expired today, but I knew that, so I ordered I paid for the license yesterday. Yeah, $895 out the window. So I paid for the license yesterday, and they said that they were going to email me like the activation key, but they still haven't emailed me the activation key yet. And I don't know what happened, because I also bought some other stuff in that order, and they already had shipped those items in the order. So like, it's not like the order isn't confirmed or anything. They just didn't send me the activation code. So that's really annoying. I can't do anything right now without the activation code. So kind of just like stuck here at a loss of what to, like, we can't print. And I tried contacting their support, and they don't open till 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So just like stuck here right now. 9:30, got another half hour to go until someone will finally answer the phone over at DTF Superstore. I just don't, like, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, dude. Half the population lives on the east, more than half the population lives on the East Coast. And even if you include the Central Time Zone, like, come on, man, that doesn't make any sense. Your hours are 9 to 5 Mountain Time, yet the vast majority of the population doesn't live in that time zone. That's, I don't know, I'm pretty frustrated with that. That's really annoying. What's even more frustrating is that I shouldn't even need to contact them. They should have just sent me the freaking email. Man, guys, it is not my morning, that is for sure. I got a hold of DTF Superstore, got my activation code. Apparently they manually send them. You just have to, like, I guess call them and ask to send it. I don't even know, man. I'm getting killed. So I got the activation code, went to go put it into the Digital Factory software, and like the software just straight up won't load. After I closed it, because it said the trial was over, like I closed the software, was gonna reopen it again. Hopefully it would like prompt me for the activation code, something like that. It just straight up doesn't even load, man. So can't even enter the activation code. I called them, submitted a ticket at like 10:45. It's 11:20 now, still no callback. I called them again at like 11:15. They operate on a callback basis, so they'll call you back. I don't even know, man. I just paid them $1,000. I don't know, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is like, they say their business hours are 9 to 5 Eastern time. I call during business hours. This is literally holding my production up. I cannot run production for the day because their software won't load. Oh my gosh, guys. I am beyond frustrated right now. At this point, I have the software like reinstalling. I uninstalled the software and now I'm reinstalling it. I feel like that's my best case at this point, because they're not replying to my phone call. So that's going to suck, because I'm going to have to reconfigure all of the printer settings and the print modes that I had selected on the trial version. So I'm going to have to redo all that. That's going to introduce new variables for problems to crop up. And today was supposed to be like printing all day. We were going to print from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. But that certainly is not happening. All right, guys, I don't even know where to start. Today's been a challenging day. Probably one of the worst days in memory. So we're able to, all right, let me start from the beginning. I'm not sure where I left off. I got the activation code from DTF Superstore. They emailed me that like 2 minutes after I called them when they opened up at 10 Mountain Time. So that was fine. but then I went to go enter the activation code into Digital Factory, and Digital Factory kept on crashing. So I was unable to activate the software, and it just kept on crashing no matter what I would do. So I contacted support, and it took them, so that Digital Factory operates on a callback basis. So it took them like 45 minutes to respond to the first phone call. And then the guy on the phone was like, okay, update Windows. And then while Windows was updating, he was like,
this can take a while. I'm going to leave, or I'll give you a call back in 2 hours.
So I was like, all right, whatever. Updated Windows, reinstalled the software, same problem. Did not fix it. And so I called him again. He was like,
all right, I'm going to give you my number, and then you can call me if something else goes wrong in between the 2 hours.
So I was like, cool. Called the number since it didn't work, and it just was the same like helpline. I didn't get his like direct extension or anything, so I had to request another callback, and this was at like noon. So I requested the callback, and then 3 hours passed before they finally called me back. 3 hours. So I was just sitting here twiddling my thumbs for 3 hours. The printer was sitting here as a paperweight, basically. Couldn't print anything. So basically from 3 to, or the whole day, we were not able to print anything. And then I get on the phone with him again, and we're talking probably for like 30 minutes. And at the end of the phone call, he straight up says,
I can't help you. I don't know what to do. You need to talk to someone who knows more about operating systems and networking.
So I was stunned. I was like, okay, so basically the way I see it is like, I have 3 options. I can either like call somebody and then have to pay them for like troubleshooting help because you're not capable of troubleshooting your own software, or buy a new computer, which at one point he literally recommended to just buy a new computer, even though the software was working this morning. I don't even know what that means, but so that was also another option. So I could either consult with someone who knows more about computers, buy a new computer, or at this point, like initiate a chargeback on the transaction because the software that I bought, like I just paid $895 for a bunch of numbers and letters. Like I can't even activate the software because the software doesn't work. Like I've never seen something more outrageous today than this scenario. So I was my blood pressure, that was elevated, that's for sure. So I was like, dude, this isn't unacceptable. Like, this is unacceptable. I just paid $895 for letters and numbers that I can't even activate. I need to do something here. I can't hang up the phone without a resolution, honestly. And then he's like,
at this point, I can't help you, and you're going to have to contact someone who knows more about networking and the operating system.
I was like, should I contact Windows? And he was just like, it's showing that it's a .NET redistribution error, which literally the error that it was showing was an exception not handled error. So that is clearly a problem on their end with the software, that they're not handling a bug. Windows is throwing them a bug, and then the program is just crashing because they don't have, they're not dealing with the bug, man. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. Nothing but just passing the buck from the support rep that I was talking to. So at this point, I was so fed up. I was like, all right, I need to talk to a manager, a supervisor, anything. And he gave me the runaround. He's like,
okay, let me transfer you to another technician.
I was like, no, that's okay. I just need to talk to a manager, a supervisor, anything.
Okay, sure, I'll get you to another technician.
Nah, man, I need to talk to a supervisor, manager. This isn't going well. And then at that point, he finally was like,
okay, I'll go discuss this with my manager right now, and then he'll get back to you.
So I was like, is that going to happen today? Because at this point, it was already 3:45 in the afternoon. So we lost the entire day. So it was 3:45 in the afternoon. And I was like, is it, and they're on Eastern time. I was like, is this going to happen today? He's like,
I'm not sure at this time. He'll get back to you when he can.
Hang up the phone. Gosh, I am ranting, that's for sure. So this is, oh my goodness. All right, continuing. So hang up the phone with him. He says his manager is going to call me back. At this point, like, there's really nothing I can do. He says the computer, I need to like switch out my computer or buy a new computer or something because the software just cannot run. And I switched out the shipping station computer with the DTF printer and installed the trial again. and then I can activate it hopefully before the trial ends, and I won't have this problem. But the thing is, I have replicated this problem before. What you guys know, I installed 2 trials of the software. I installed one on my laptop and then one on the DTF printer. I had the same problem on my laptop. After the trial ended, the software just like shuts down. There is no using the software after the trial ends. You can't enter an activation key. You can't buy an activation key, nothing. It's just done. And so I already had this problem on my laptop on a separate device. And I was able to have the exact same problem on another PC on a different device. And it's somehow a problem with Windows, and I need to contact someone who knows more about networking and operating systems. I don't even know where I'm at in the story. So basically, we switched out the shipping station and installed the trial on the shipping station computer, got the things running, so I had to reconfigure the software again, reconfigure all of our print modes, install the print software on it. I mean, I'm getting good at this now. This is my 4th time doing it, so it wasn't that hard, thankfully. But man, we were able to get some WW transfer orders printed, and that's where we're at now. It's going on 5 o'clock. You guys know we typically like to leave by 4 to beat the traffic. Michaela was live on TikTok. That also was tough, man. Not a very good live. It has been a brutal day. It has been a brutal day. Anyways, guys, I know it kind of sucks to end the week on this low of a note, but it's Friday. I want to go home. If I drank, it would be a time for a stiff drink, that's for sure. But I'm just going to go home, get some food on the way home. I got to get something good. I need something to cheer me up. Either some good food, watch a good show on Netflix. Gotta end this day out somehow better than the rest of the day, so I can forget about it. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys made it this far, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate your guys' subscription. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to drop a like on the video. That really shows YouTube this is a quality video and to promote it to more people. So thank you for all of the support, all of the engagement on this video. This is going to be week 7, I think. So week 7 in the books. Not that bad, guys. We're already on week 7. Next week will be week 8, and hopefully we can get this sorted out. The manager did say, or the acting manager who I was speaking to, I still wasn't even speaking to like the real manager of the technical department there. The acting manager was who called me back later, and I don't even think I mentioned that. The acting manager did call me back today and was like, yeah, Jason called me all up with what was going on with your problem. And I was like, okay, so dude, these are the 3 options that I see. Do you see them differently? And then he straight up said, just get a new computer. Like, at this point, I don't think it's going to work with the existing computer you have. Just get a new computer. That was what he told me. I was like, dude, this is unacceptable. I think I need to do a refund on this. This doesn't seem right. And so he said the real manager who gets in on Monday, he'll give me a call. So hopefully we can get this all figured out on Monday. Hopefully I can just get the software working on my computer. That's the ideal resolution. I don't need a refund. Like, I need the software. So yeah, guys, make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss that. Week 8 will be the resolution to this, or potential not resolution. And thanks for staying tuned, guys. Saturday morning, and I am here at the shop. As you guys can see, yesterday, in all of my fluster and frustration, I ended up leaving the office with my laptop bag here, so I didn't have my laptop to edit the video that you guys are watching. So I know that I said today or yesterday was going to be the end of the vlog, but today is actually going to be the end of the vlog. While we're here, I have a nicer setup here at work, so I'm just going to edit the vlog here and use that time that I am editing. Michaela is going to run the DTF printer and clear out those full color orders that we couldn't get printed yesterday. So that'll be good. I think she also plans to get a couple of new designs up on the WW transfers page so that we can launch some new designs next week, use those in our email newsletter. put up a couple more St. Patrick's Day designs, I think, and I think she has a few more trendy, like boho, really colorful designs, like boho retro style that she wants to put up. So they've been selling really well. I'm all for it. I think that sounds great. And get some more of our DTF prints printed out while I edit the video today. I don't think there's going to be many clips, probably this one and then a couple clips of us printing. Michaela also mentioned that she might want to end up going live on TikTok today. We'll see how that ends up going. Got to clean up the shop a little bit. That would be nice to come in on Monday morning to a nice clean shop, but sounds like a pretty ambitious day. And I'm just trying to edit the vlog and enjoy my weekend. We'll see what ends up getting done though. All right, guys, that's gonna actually do it for this week. Week 7 in the books. I just got the video edited. I think it turned out pretty good actually. While I was editing the video, Michaela was live on TikTok on the WW Transfers page, printing out our DTF orders. After this job finishes up, we will be all caught up on the WW Transfers full color, so that'll be great. Starting the week off fresh. When we get in on Monday, we just have a couple custom full colors that we have to print and get these orders packaged up and sent out on Monday, since we can't ship today on Saturday. But yeah, guys, give you a quick look at what we're doing right now, and then we'll call it here. Thanks so much for listening to that rant yesterday. I just edited it up, so I know exactly what you guys just heard. Just yeah, finishing up our WW transfer orders. Not that bad. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us here, week 7 at AMS Transfers. If you guys are interested in ordering, feel free to check out the website right here, amstransfers.com. You can order custom screen print transfers, custom DTF transfers, all printed in-house here in Houston, Texas. So again, guys, thank you so much for sticking around in the video. If you aren't already subscribed, please feel free to subscribe down below. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button if you guys didn't like it, and I will see you guys on Monday.